Hello?
JT?
Yes.
Hey, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
You poor thing. Have you been doing interviews for like 8 hours?
Sort of.
Do you
Well,
even-
consider this like the siesta.
Yeah, you
You can take a break.
Because now I'm so nervous about this
Yeah,
because
you're working too hard, man.
You really are. I've been thinking about this interview, and you know how Jimmy Fallon just like Falloned you?
He did Fallon me.
I don't want to do that, but I'm also in a position where I have to interview, so I feel like I'm going to Fallon you and Farley you all at once because that performance on the VMAs, like, I can't.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
I rewatched it to count how many songs. My count was 11. Did I miss any?
I don't know. I was not counting.
Wow. So how much time did you have to actually rehearse? Because I think they had like 7 different stages and you worked all of them. And I know the structure probably wasn't up very long. So how did you even rehearse all that?
Funny enough, that was the idea. I mean, they built me a couple of stages. I said, have you ever seen anyone go all the way through an arena during a performance at something like this? And I couldn't really think of anything that, stuck out to us. And
Right.
that's where we went with the idea for the performance.
I went to the Barclays a few weeks prior to the VMAs to see Beyonce, and just walking like from my seat to get a pretzel, I was winded. So when you were up there doing like 18
God.
songs and working every single
was
stage,
18.
running back and forth through the Barclays, I was like, wow.
I mean, honestly, all we were talking about was the NSYNC reunion and what's it going to happen, but they did look like they were winded after the one song. How tired were you after 15 to 20? Genuinely.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
Were you tired? Seriously? What do? Do you collapse or what?
No, it came off a 2.5 hour show with Jay. You have a little bit of training. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little gassed after that.
Because
can
I don't
imagine.
even know. I don't even get how you do all that. But when you look back at it, because, we're always our own worst critics, do you sit there and you're like, damn it, that part, we weren't all doing what we were supposed to be doing there, or were you really happy with it afterwards?
It's funny you said that because one of the guys who I work with has worked with me since I was about 17. I came off stage and started talking about a lighting cue that was late. And he said, man, shut up. It's like, man, he's like, you're like Jordan, man. You could go out and score 60 points and you said you could have scored 64.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I was wondering because I couldn't believe the way, not that I haven't seen you perform before, but I mean just all you had going on and how perfect. It was truly incredible. And I usually don't even gush or get impressed. I'm Falloning and Farleying.
You definitely are.
I'm so sorry, but
You definitely are.
No, keep going. This is the best phone call I've had all day.
No, you're lying. You already did. I can't even compete with what Jimmy Fallon did, but whatever.
Yeah, you definitely brought it.
You did.
Obviously,
So
the huge
good.
highlight.
We saw the open letter to your fans, and even just the line how you ended it, just saying, I'm having too much fun. We know how much you love acting, and you're having so much success with that. But do you think that in the future, beyond the second half of the 2020 experience, you'll go back to music?
Yeah, honestly, I don't really look at it that way. It's always project to project. And if you have something to say, I put these songs out because I felt like they said something. There was a sound that I felt like was missing a little bit from radio. And I also thought it was stuff that even I hadn't really heard myself do. And to be honest with you, this music is closer to the music that I've grown up with than anything I've ever done. You feel it when you feel it. I would say how I'm feeling right now is, yeah, I'm on a little bit of a musical kick. I could see actually going back in shortly after and doing another record. I don't know. Listen, I go from project to project. It's like I try not to overthink the whole thing. It's kind of like if it brings up that fresh passion for you, then that's the thing you should be doing.
No, for sure. And we were inspired just by the level of passion we saw.
And you had to perform so much and so hard. What are you doing prior to a performance that epic? I mean, you pretty much did a one-man show in the middle of the VMAs with a little bit of NSYNC thrown in. So you're backstage at the Barclays. What is the environment? Like, what are you listening to get ready? How are you getting yourself in that position to turn it out?
It's pretty quiet. You know what you're about to do, so, it's pretty quiet in my backstage area. We don't wow out too much in my backstage
You just
area.
kind of focus? Is that kind of the more important thing to do?
Yeah.
One thing I was wondering when I was watching you at the VMAs and when you were accepting the Vanguard Award, how proud your parents were and your mom especially. But I was thinking, you gave the +1 to your parents, and what about Jessica?
Trust me, she's perfect. She's perfectly happy not sitting in the middle of all that craziness.
Okay, because I would have been so mad because you did reference Granny, and I just pictured Jessica at home with her popping popcorn or something, but maybe mad that she missed it.
No, not at all. She was with me. So
oh, okay. But one thing I wanted to ask you, too, about just being at the VMAs, who were you excited to see perform?
I actually really loved Kanye's performance.
Okay.
But, I mean, I kind of snuck out and saw a little bit of it in the venue because I wanted to, I always love to see the crowd. So I didn't see how it translated on television, but I actually really loved that performance. I thought Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's performance was really heartfelt. Yeah, I mean, those are the two that kind of stick out in my mind.
What did you think of Miley's?
I thought it was fun.
It was fun. Well said.
Y'all take it easy on Miley, It's the VMAs, guys. It's like, that's what I feel like telling her. It's the VMAs. Like, Madonna humped the stage, Britney did the striptease. Like, you really think it was going to be like what's the VMAs?
Well, right. And she definitely made a statement. Regardless, you did too, and the performance was incredible. We're really looking forward to the next part of the 2020 experience.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. Thanks, Justin.